with another one of my 2015 goals. And thank you, by the way, for all of the new likes and subscribes and comments. I really love hearing from you guys, and I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. And yeah, thanks so much for following and liking this channel. I really appreciate it. Now, last time I mentioned that one of my goals for 2015, I don't like to use resolutions this year, and I can't come up with a word of the year. You know, everybody has a word of the year. I couldn't come up with a word, but I did come up with some goals, and one of them was to walk on the beach twice a month, and I've already done that actually. But now that I've done it twice a month, I'm sort of realizing how easy it is. I could actually do it more than twice a month, but at least twice a month I think is a good goal for me. So that's going well. And another thing that I'm trying to do in 2015 is to eat organic food at least like 75% of the time. I could get like half of the time pretty good, but I'd like to do a little bit more because I've been noticing that I feel better when I eat organic fruits and vegetables. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. I know like all the chemicals and blah, 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 and we can all look up what that does, but I just feel better and it tastes better. Like I've noticed I've been buying these organic apples called ambrosia apples. Delicious. Ambrosia apples are the new Honeycrisp. And I noticed that like at the end of the day, instead of thinking like, ooh, I want cookies and a cup of tea, I want one of those apples. Like I just had one a second ago and I was like, woo, this is so good. They're really good. And I live in a place where it's not that expensive to buy. I know I lived on the East Coast for a really long time. I lived in New York City and I lived in the Boston area, and trying to buy organic food, oh my gosh, it was horrible. It was horrible. We had a Whole Foods. I lived in New Jersey and I lived in Manhattan. And both times we had a Whole Foods near us. That was pretty much the only place you could buy organic produce. And oh my goodness, it was so expensive. I think a banana, if I'm remembering correctly, a banana was like $1.29 per banana. It was ridiculous. And living in Boston, the same thing. It was so expensive. So in those places, I was eating organic like 20% of the time. But in Southern California, it's not that hard. And I actually belong to an organic food co-op here in San Diego. It's in Ocean Beach if you happen to be in San Diego. It's like $15 a year. So I've been a member for about 10 years, but I still don't shop there all that often. But you know what? When I went to the beach the other day, after I went to the beach, I went to the People's Co-op, which is about a couple blocks, literally like 2 blocks from the beach. And when I realized how easy it was to get to the beach, I also realized how easy it is to get to the organic food co-op. Bing. So I've been going a lot more, and it's really, I mean, I've noticed such an improvement in the way that the food I prepare tastes. It's really weird. I mean, you wouldn't think it makes that much of a difference, but it really does. Not just things like fruits and vegetables, but things like cheese tastes so much better, and it's so inexpensive. Like I bought a big block of like that big and about that thick of organic cheddar cheese for $3, I think it was. I mean, it was really inexpensive. Eggs, frozen things, coffees, teas, coffee. I'm noticing now a difference between when I have organic coffee and when I don't have organic coffee. Which I'm told is because like the non-organic coffee has, when they store it, it gets mold and stuff. And I don't know if that's true, but I noticed that I feel better. I notice once in a while I've been skipping and buying the non-organic coffee, and I get kind of like a blech feeling about an hour after I drink the I don't know what that's about, but anyway. So since I have it available to me for at least a competitive price, if not less than what a non-organic equivalent in the supermarket is, it's kind of silly for me to not take advantage of that, just like going to the beach. So that's what I've been doing. And I noticed with meat too, now meat is expensive. Trying to buy organic meat is very expensive. It's pricey, I'm not gonna lie. But what I've noticed about that is that I'm still buying it. I use way less. It tastes better. and I'm using less. And so that means I'm eating more fruits and vegetables and whole grains and things like that. And so, yeah, I have just been feeling way better just in these couple of weeks since I've been using more organic stuff. So maybe you have an organic foods, it's a little better now than it used to be. So maybe you have like what do they call those, where they bring you the box of CSA or CFA or something, where they bring you a box of local produce or something where you can incorporate more organic foods into your life. I mean, we know that there's all kinds of yucky stuff in the soil, and we don't know what it's doing to our health completely. So, and the bottom line is it tastes better and I feel better. So that's something I'm really trying to do this year in 2015. You guys eat organic? And what kind of stuff do you like? Because I buy like mostly fresh stuff, but I don't know about like all the packaged organic things. So if you have suggestions, please share. Bye.